Good morning, happy Thursday. We're so close to Friday and that's so exciting because I'm dragging. I actually woke up like really easily today. I just like woke up and I was ready to work out and stuff. Yesterday I did not work out, which I said yesterday, but today I got my workout in. I ate breakfast, I did my hair. I did my hair differently today. I like did it in like a little top knot thing, so I don't know if I like it or not. I don't like my outfit today. I don't like anything about the way I look today. It's just one of those days, but I couldn't figure out how to like change it to make it better, and I didn't want to change my whole outfit, so there's just something about it I don't like and I can't figure out what it is. So anyway. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna head to school. I don't have any conferences this morning. I am down to like 2 or 3 conferences I think left. Just a couple that had to like make up. Oh my god, I'm a mess this morning. I have a couple that need to make up their things, and then one that was scheduled for today anyway, so not too much to do. Today's gonna be an easy day. I'm gonna be able to get a lot done. It's actually really nice that we had conferences right before Thanksgiving break because I'm really thinking about it. And I don't think I need to come in next week, like, or go in. I don't, like, I can't even think of anything that I'd really do. I don't plan on, like, making any changes to my classroom, really. I kind of like everything the way it is, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to come in. I think everything that I would maybe work on is stuff I could just do at home anyway, so yeah, I don't think I'm going to come in. And I have today and tomorrow minimum days to work on things, so yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking. The only day I could really come in would be Monday anyway, because Tuesday I'm going to meet my parents. They're camping for Thanksgiving, so I'm going to go meet them, and then I'm coming home Wednesday, so yeah. And then Thursday's Thanksgiving. Friday is the day after Thanksgiving, and I don't think anyone would be at school anyway, so anyway. I'm gonna head to school, and I will show you guys my day, I guess, when I get there. Okay, so I just got into my classroom, and I was gonna show you guys something I did last night when I was waiting for conferences, and I never showed you in the vlog, but I did this scoot yesterday, and I just hung up the things all around the room, obviously, but I had used the side of my file cabinet to hang a couple up with a magnet, and so I was like, oh, what, like, because I took down something that was on there, so it was just kind of empty, and so I was trying to figure out what I could do with the side of that, because it's just like a big, like, magnet thing, or a metal thing that I could stick magnets to. So I had all these letters and little like words that weren't being used, so I figured I could stick them to the side of here, and then the kids could just, like, I don't know, for fun, just change them around, whatever, and that could be something that they could do on Friday as like a free thing. So I don't know, figured I'd make use of those letters because I didn't have use for them, and then also make use of the side of the file cabinet. So anyway, that's what I did last night. I'm tired, but it's gonna be a good day. One more day after this, and it's gonna be a great day. Actually, not a good day, it's gonna be a great day. I'm gonna show you guys my outfit before I like get started on stuff. So I have on this like sweater. I wore this dress before. I don't know if I actually ever showed that. I don't know. It's from Old Navy. It's just got like little polka dots on it. I showed it in my fall clothing haul video. So it is just a flowy dress, and then as you can see, it's actually like just spaghetti strap, so I just wear a sweater over it. And then I've got on my brown boots that I wear all the time. I think what I don't like about it is I don't like how long the dress looks with these boots. I think that's what it is. So let me back up and I'll show you guys. So I don't know. I think the dress is like slightly too long with boots, but because last time I wore, I think I wore like sandals with it or something. So anyway, I'm gonna figure out my math for today because I haven't quite figured out what I want to do. I know there's like a lot of stuff I want to get done today, but yeah. So last night I printed out a ton of more of the Reading A to Z books because I had more parents like say that they wanted. So I figured I'm just gonna start making like miniature libraries of leveled books that the kids can take and like replace, or not replace, but like trade, so that they have books to take home and there's like no excuses to not have a book at home at their level. So I'm gonna put all those together today. I printed them last night, but I didn't actually like put them together. I'm gonna do that during my planning period today. And what was the other thing I was gonna say? Those I'm thankful for you like letters that I wrote my kids didn't fit in those pouches that I thought that they would fit in for laminating. So I don't know what to do. I was gonna okay, so I could like put them in a regular pouch, like an 8.5 by 11 pouch. But the issue with that is that I'm gonna have to cut them again, and like I already cut them and it was a pain. So I don't know what to do. And then I could just laminate them here, but like same thing. So I'm thinking I might give them to RTAs and have them laminate them and cut them. Because not only that, but I also am going to have to laminate these placemats. And these I feel like I want to laminate at home just so that they are like the thicker lamination. These obviously I won't have to cut out, but that is also like a lot of sleeves that I'm going to have to use because that's one per student. So I don't know. I'm still thinking of what to do. I think I'll just let the TAs do those other things though. And hopefully they can get them done before tomorrow. I don't know. And then maybe if I get these done, I'll have them laminate them here. And then I can just like cut them out or something. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get to work and I will catch up with you guys later. Alright, so it's, I don't even know. It's 2 o'clock. And I just got done with a conference, and I don't have another conference until like 3:45. Today was absolutely rough. Like, that's the only word I can use to describe today. So I got my kids inside this morning, all ready to do math. We were like, got in. I always like go outside really early, I feel like, compared to other teachers, like right when the bell rings, because there's 2 bells. There's like one, then there's one that rings 5 minutes later, and that's when like school actually starts. But anyway, so we were already inside, and one of the supervisors came up to my door and he was like, oh, I need to talk to you. And I said, like, which one of my kids got in trouble outside? And then he's like, oh, you're named my partner, but she had to go home because her daughter got sick, and so we're splitting up her class because we can't get a sub this late. And I was like, oh, okay. So I had 40 students all day, and I couldn't do any of the stuff I did one thing that I had planned. All my morning, which is like an 1.5-hour block of time, 1 hour and 40 minutes, I couldn't do anything that I had planned. And I was just like, it was all my math stuff, and I had spent like all morning planning all that, and I was really excited because I was like kind of pushing them ahead of where they're going with math, and I was trying to get them like a heads up of like what's going to be expected of them after looking at their pre-tests. And so I stood there and in front of the class, and all the kids are just sitting there staring at me, and I was like, and one kid's like, what are you doing, Mrs. Brooks? And I said, I'm just thinking, because I have no idea what we're about to do right now, and I just need to think for a second. So just hold it for a second, because I just need some time to think. So I pulled out all my math games, and we did math games for like 30 minutes or so, and then I sent a kid up to the office with the copy of our Thanksgiving little thing that we did. Obviously it was blank when I gave it to them, but it was going to be our placemat for tomorrow. So I gave them that because it's color copy. So I had them, one kid run up there, and so we all did a placemat. But oh my goodness, like And then, so then to make it worse, they said, okay, we have a sub at 11, they'll be here. So my kids go to PE at 11, and I only get PE once every other week. And so I was like, okay, I'm not going to send her kids to PE with my kids because like their sub's going to be here and I don't want to have to go up and like get them all. So then I brought them back to my class, got their backpacks, walked them over to their class, and there was no sub. And I was like, okay. So I stood there for like 2 or 3 minutes, and I was finally like, all right, I guess we'll go back to my class. So then I brought them all back, and we started the like Thanksgiving close read sort of activity that School in the City had in like her newsletter. And so we started doing that, and then I started sitting there thinking like, because there was only 12 kids, and yeah, so I was like, oh my gosh, like what if the sub never comes and they never get a sub, or they never got one, and then my kids are going to come in, and like this is the only thing I have enough copies of, and this is the only thing I had planned to do with everyone. So then my kids are going to come in, and these kids are already going to be done with it. So then I was like, oh my gosh. So then I said, okay, just like leave your paper where it is. We're going to stop what we're doing. I want you just to go read a book until we have to pick up my kids, which was like 10 minutes at that point. So then 10 minutes later, we went and picked up my kids, and then right then they were like, okay, the sub's here, which was at like 11:35 or something. So sub finally came, and then I brought my kids back, and I was like all excited because it was going to be back to my 27 and like no biggie. And my kids came back like a hot mess from PE. Like everyone was yelling at everyone. Everyone's stomach hurt, everyone's head hurt, everyone's knee hurt, everyone didn't feel good, and it was just, we were a hot mess, and everyone was screaming at everyone, and like I don't know what happened. So then we were sitting there, and I finally like got them settled, and we started doing that Thanksgiving thing with them. So I started over, which the other kids weren't in there, so it wasn't really starting over for them. And so then my principal walks through with a like pretty high up district person, and I was just like, oh my god, like I can't win today. Luckily they literally just walked through and they walked right out, but I was just like, it's not the day. Like it's just not my day. So oh my gosh, I'm so tired, and I was just talking about how exhausted I am, and like thank God tomorrow's Friday, because I don't think I could make it through like a long week if it was like Monday or Tuesday. So all right, I'm gonna go get to work after I ranted about my day. Farewell. Okay, so I'm about to pack up to go home, but I was going to show you guys really quickly what I did this afternoon. So I reorganized this cabinet. I put all these by topic. These are all like math games that I have printed in sleeves. Organized this a little bit better because it was getting quite messy because I kept throwing stuff in there. I'm trying to save all of my task cards so that I can reuse them. And yep. Then what else did I do? Oh, I stuffed, not that I really need to show you, but I stuffed all of their literacy folders for when we get back. So that's done for Monday. And I cleaned all the tables really well. I cleaned my desk all up, which cleaned. That obviously is going to go home with me. And then that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and head home for the night. It's like wow, it's only 4:50. Dang, that's early. Rocking it out today. I might catch up with you guys when I get home, and if not, then I will end off the vlog when I get home today. I forgot to say that they did not get to cut these out, unfortunately, so I get to take them home and cut them again, which is so much fun because I already cut all of the placemats, so lots of cutting today. My favorite thing to do. Can we just talk about how there's nothing better than sitting in traffic on your way home when you really just want to be home? Alright, so I'm sure this lighting is just the most fabulous, like just brake light, but I forgot to say earlier that I think I jinxed I said this earlier in the week, but I think I jinxed myself with that tag video because I not only had a kid get sick in the room this week, but I had 40 kids today, which is pretty close to the 50, and I'm kind of like taking back what I said about having 50 well-behaved kids, because even 50 well-behaved kids, like 40 was just a lot of kids. Like, it was way too many kids in one classroom. I had nowhere for all these kids to sit. It was bad. So I may be taking back what I said about that, because I don't know, 20 kids might be pretty magical. I also, like, there were so many names that were very similar to each other in the other class, and then like kind of similar, and like in my brain I always picture names, and so I always want to say them. Like, I always get confused when I'm saying things sometimes, because I picture it in my brain and I like see the letters, and then I'll say like a different name, like I can't even think of an example, like the name like Isabella. I used to have an Isabella in my class, but I like picture Isabella and I picture like the letters in Isabella, and then like another name I would get confused if it has like similar letters to it. I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and end off the vlog here, because I have no reason to vlog when I get home, because I don't think I'm gonna work on any school stuff besides cutting out all those darn thankful things. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow, and it's going to be Friday. Woo!